When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. We will come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh no. To the sea for a getaway, car top down and we're driving just to feel young. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? Sand in your feet, feel the breeze in the summertime. Stars in the sky, one dime for the first time. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. We're moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. Get off your seat, clap your hands to the beat, grab your champagne glass tonight. We toast to freedom in the Caribbean, yeah, in the Caribbean, yeah. Dance, 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 smoke, 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 fire it up, let our lanterns paint the night sky red, paint the night sky red, yeah, yeah. We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. We're moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one
Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear my voice? Coming through, coming through, coming through the noise. I'm floating through outer space. I'm lost and I can't find a way. Oh, all the lights going dark and my hopes destroyed. Help me. Is anybody there? hear the voice of an angel telling me not to let down, and I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for tonight. I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back, welcome to the Just Small Show with your hostess that's got the mostest. Yeah, that's right. It's your boy, your homie, Just Small, and now we are joined by Ed. So before we get cracking, how's your week's been? Let us know. Get into the live chat. Come and say hello. Big updates for tonight. Got some big updates, got some big news. So hopefully we do not have to worry about the internet today. Laptop. By the way, Ed, guess what? Another update came up on my laptop today, just before I sorted out the live. Like, are you there, Ed?
I'm here, yes, I'm here. I'm here, don't
like,
worry, yeah,
yeah,
I'm here.
get you. Like, before I was going to start the live out,
Yeah.
an update came up on my laptop. I was like, "What do you mean an update? I updated you last week." I was like, "Why is there an update every week or two? What's there to
Oh,
update?"
I've been getting them all week, I've just ignored them now.
And Dad's having a party in the garden. He's living
Where's
a
the
pod,
garden,
seeing
is
the
he?
gods, and anyway, the sun's out. I mean, it's been lush, very luscious weather.
It's
It's
been
not,
different, put it that way,
not,
yeah.
not too hot. It's not too hot. There's not nice place our last few days, but that's been adding to it. How's everybody? Like I said, everybody get in the chat. Come and say hello. If you haven't already, cross the like button. You haven't already, like to see more. You have to just click subscribe. But also share this out there. Share this out there to your friends, your family, your colleagues at work. Get sharing and let the people know what we are doing here on the Just Small Show. And basically, what we like to do is talk mainly about the COVID coming here to Barrow, but also
Boy, have we, and boy, have we got one to announce tonight.
we do have a great one tonight. It's stuttering a lot, can barely hear you. Apparently, it's doing it again.
That's all right. How's that? Is that any better? How's that working? Have I still got me?
Yeah. For some
You're
reason,
in again.
I don't understand it. Really, really don't.
Oh,
For
yeah,
some
so your
reason, they
internet
can
company's
hear
better
you
here.
fine, but for some reason, they can't hear me fine.
They're probably just that's called wishful thinking, that.
Yeah, probably. Like,
Really?
they can hear you, but they can't hear me.
Everybody hears me. I got a big gob.
Yeah, well, I have the same issue, but for some reason, they're struggling to hear me.
Might be
It's
your
not
dodgy mate. Try a different port on your computer.
like there is a different like
Yeah, try a different port on your computer so I know what to do. Not know what it fixes, man.
what I'm going to do from next week onward is I am
Yeah,
going
you
to
swear at your internet company.
I'm going to go back to the PC.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go back to the PC instead. For some reason, it's just not going to work. For some weird reason. Apparently, it's okay now. Dad's let us know
So
in chat.
that's all right then.
So
Yeah, no,
you'll have to
it's
bear
been
with me
cracking.
for tonight. For tonight. On
Yeah,
Wednesday, we will be back on PC just to see if that
yeah, two
system.
shows a week then.
Yes, from next week or from next Wednesday onward, we are doing 2 a week. So
Well,
apparently,
we've
got
got to
robot.
now because things.
You have to start calling me Robotnik. Like even
But
I
yeah,
can
no,
see it because I've got it up on one of my other screens, and it is jittering, like it's stuttering. It's like on my end, it's taking forever to load. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, it's all like mine. Exactly, you're perfect.
Well, you can hear me. They're struggling to hear me for some weird reason. Like there are parts where it works.
It's cause it's called
Yeah,
selective
Dan
hearing. That's
sent me a
what it
message
is.
saying it's fine.
That's
He's
it.
like,
Yeah,
don't
don't touch
touch
it.
anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. No feeling. He said the visual is fine. It's
Yeah,
mainly the audio.
yeah. So I said try a different
If you
port.
can hear me, if you can hear me and Ed clearly, it's just the visual that's being a bit pain. That's fine. We can deal with that. Um,
Don't
but
want to see
yes,
my ugly
next
muggy
week
face. It's
we are
all right.
back for 2 shows a week, and I'll be going back to the PC. It could be something that's something up to the laptop. For some reason, it just doesn't want to work. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, just the pictures crackle a little bit now, but prefer volume sound on it. But yeah,
So
Tom's away
Dan's
again.
basically messaged me going, the audio is fine. It's the visual aspect
Yeah,
that's the
don't worry
pain.
about the visual. Don't worry about
Yeah.
visual.
Don't worry
Yeah,
too
Tom's
much
away
about the
again. Just
visual
thought I'd let you
for
know.
tonight because it looks like it's working a lot better than what it did last week. Because last week was awful. Like, it was both of them. It was both visual and audio. They couldn't hear me properly, and the visual was messing up, and they couldn't hear you properly. But this week it's the audio, so I'm gonna go back to the PC next week.
Yeah,
For
that's fine.
Wednesday. So like I said, going back to 2 shows a week from Wednesday. Excuse me, we're going back to 2 shows a week from Wednesday next week. But we do have a doozy. We do have some great big news for you this week.
Oh, we've got some. Yeah, Tom's away. He's got to Manchester
He's gone to Manchester, has he?
this time. Yeah.
I'll have a chat. I'll have a chat with him when I'm in.
Yeah.
I've
we'll get
actually
up again
I'm
soon.
actually back to video calls with him.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad, then.
Yeah. So basically, because I live about an hour away, because if I walk, it's about an hour walk, roughly, give or take.
Yeah.
Depends on what route I take.
Yeah.
From
Depends how
my
quick you
place to
walk,
to that spot.
Yeah. If they're paying you, you do it in about 20 minutes, but if they're not paying you, it takes you an hour.
Uh-huh. Like if I drove there, it's about 10 minutes.
No, if I'm driving it out.
Well, the thing is though, you go around like you're in
It's about
like
3
a
minutes
wave or
if I'm
something.
driving.
It's like you go through a big old wave.
And say, I just go 42 speeds, stop it and drive it like you saw it. Yes, no, we've had an eventful week this week. It's been absolutely crackers the amount of stuff that's been going on behind the scenes.
Like
We've
the
had
thing is,
oh,
you folks don't realise that for me, it's been fairly dull for me, because and his lot, they do the more behind the scenes stuff. They do the rescue stuff. What I basically do is this stuff. I'm actually doing an awful lot.
well, we finally got the shed fixed that we were building,
Funny,
so
the
that's been
shed's
fun.
fixed.
That saved us a lot of work now, so that's now finished. I'm just putting the finishing touches of painting it, which is all good. But we've had a crackers week for entertainers. It's been absolutely balmy.
I
We've
believe
been
that we do have something lined up, don't we, this year?
we do. We've got an amazing. I'll be blunt. I'll explain what happened. We got suggested to us that nobody's had a decent, and I use the word decent, not hypnotist, brain gone blank, not psychologist, Mystic
Illusionist in the
Meg.
manner of sense.
Eh?
It's,
Mystic Meg.
it's either a hypnotist or an illusionist.
Hypnotist. No, no, it's not an illusionist, not a hypnotist. It's what
Yeah,
Mystic
because
Meg
those
was.
you've got magician,
No, I'll tell you what it was.
illusionist, hypnotist,
Psychic.
or psychic.
Yeah, Derek
They're
call
more
it psychic,
they're
that
more
type of thing.
hypnotists kind of as well. They're kind of a bit of both.
Oh,
They
trust me, no,
dabble in a bit
this
of
one
both.
isn't. Oh, this one isn't. She tells you all about what's going to come in the future and all that sort of thing. But the real interesting bit, it got suggested that I look at seeing if we can get a decent one to come to Barra. So me being me, as you know, got lots of friends in the business, put the feelers out and said, look, who's around? Who's interested in coming and doing a show for us? Pulling a few favours and with a couple of great agents that I know.
I love it. I love it when you say I've got friends and whatnot. Do you know?
Yeah,
Like there's every time you say that, the song that comes into my head. It's from Disney. It's from Princess
got a
and the
friend
Frog.
in me.
It's from the Princess and the Frog, one of my favourite soundtracks from a Disney film. And it's I've got friends on the other side. You got
Oh, yeah,
friends
I've
on
got friends
the
on it.
other
I've got lots
side.
of friends
Are
in
you
it.
ready?
Well, this what we've
Oh,
managed to get is, and
you're
this is
you're changing around.
exclusive to you. This is exclusive to your show. Okay, this is the first time it's being announced, and it's the only place it's been announced up to now.
Yeah.
We've got a psychic coming that works for the police.
Yes.
That's how good she is. The police bring her in on cases when they're trying to find people or bodies or things that have happened. They bring her in, and she does it for them. So that just shows you the caliber of the person we've got coming.
They're nationally known as well.
Internationally known, actually.
Internationally
I
known.
thought
I
it was
thought
nationally
you
known.
said it was
I
nationally known.
sent you the bio on it, so
Yes,
you can have a look.
internationally. Oh, that's it.
So if you can see it, read it, and then they can all know what we're up to.
So, oh, you're changing a lot. So, here is the definition or the description of the action. We do have coming this year. Award-winning angel tick, international psychic and medium, shooter, Obitus registered civil celebrity, and fiend, psychic detective, psychic special events throughout UK and private readings, face to face or via Zoom, WhatsApp, and we've got excellent reviews. That's basically the bio and the description of this act.
I would say she's absolutely amazing. She normally charges an arm and a leg, but again, because it's us, she's not going to charge an arm and a leg. We've come up with a nice little thing where we can do it, and it's going to be. I'll tell people now if the people are interested. It can be about 15 quid a ticket when they go on sale, but
It's
it's
not
an
nothing as
absolutely
dollars.
amazing.
They thought they need about 20 to 25.
Yeah, when the Cora did it, another venue in town, he charged I think it was 25 quid a ticket,
That's
and
why
this
I
one's
thought it
better
could have
than
been
him.
about. I thought we'd like maybe
Yeah,
go a
no,
little
this
bit
is what I
lower and
said.
go to 20.
I like to bring people. I like to bring people good deals, so.
Yeah.
We managed to secure her for well, it works out 15 quid a ticket. So everybody's happy with that. She's happy with it. We're happy with it. Everybody's happy with it. So it's going to
Even our
be
friends
an
on the other side.
amazing night. Oh yeah, and honestly, if you want to find out anything in the future or the past or something, get yourself along.
That's great. That's amazing. Where that we have it, being able to get someone of this caliber to be interested to borrow to do an event and to be the first.
So she's never played Barrow before, so it'll be her first time in Barrow, but she's already said she's looking forward to it, and I say it's going to be amazing. And I'm sure them tickets will fly out once they get announced.
The thing is, a lot of people like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, I say I've never tried it. I'll be honest with you. And I thought I had to think about it, and I
Dan
thought,
Dan stated that that'll be interesting. I wouldn't mind going to see that what they predict for me. Is that yeah?
I probably predict that you're gonna knock around with us and end up being a wino.
I basically when they were in talks or whatever, I basically said that'll be an absolute howl of an absolute laugh to see you on all fours barking like a dog.
Oh, that's a hypnotist. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on that.
Yeah, that's the one. I said that'll be perfect. I said even at the last event they had you had you trying to sing, but this mother truck lip syncing. So I love the Dolly Parton that we had for Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, it was a country show.
Oh, it was a country show earlier this year, and
Yeah.
literally Ed, like they got Ed because he looked like who is it?
Native American. It was Native American. A Native American.
Who did she say he looked
AKA
like
an
though?
Indian. Oh, Geronimo.
Yeah, Geronimo. So basically, they got him to
Yeah,
say, which one is it? What song is it again?
It was. I'll tell you, it was Dolly Parton and
It's the same that
Kenny
activated
Rogers. Island,
people's. Oh, how's it
Island
going
in
then?
the Stream. Island in the Stream. It was
How's it going again?
Island in the Stream. What was that? I can't remember much more than that. I haven't had a beer. You see, if I had a beer, it all comes flooding back to me. But I hadn't had a beer.
I had to even about
Yeah.
five by now.
I know, but it's Saturday, so I'm taking. I don't drink on a Saturday. I'll give you.
And be home probably for like a couple of hours. I would have thought you had about 3 or 4, maybe 5 at most.
No, I must admit, I went on a sneaky one this afternoon with Dad, but that was about it.
See, there it is.
Ought not to have a beer. And the beer's so nice in the Kill One, I'll be honest with you. It is gorgeous. And it's dirt cheap.
The thing
It's the only
is,
place in
the
town
thing
you
is,
get a
I'm gonna have
decent
to
word
I'm
in.
gonna have to join you one time.
Yeah, come down the road, is there?
I'm,
But yeah, no,
I'll have to, you'll have to let me know, so I'll have to go down, have a couple of drinks, and then you know.
oh yeah, we always wait for a sneaky one in the afternoon. I do that quite a lot, to be fair, because it's just so hot at the minute. There's nothing
I
better
see
than
that.
chilling with nothing better than chilling with a pint of worthies in your hand. And
Yeah,
they've got
that's what
this,
Dan's.
they've got this Indian stuff. I don't know what they call it, but it's 5.5%, I think it is.
Jesus.
And like Jamie drinks that, and he's like, "4 of them, he's anybody's, 5 he's everybody's." It's funny as hell it is.
Did you make the light way?
Oh no, he can drink. It's just that stuff knocks the hell out of you, and it does.
I knocked it
It's
up to
lethal.
now.
Oh yeah, it's lethal. It's like drinking paint stripper.
You said it was
It's
5.5%.
5.5% is strong as hell.
Jesus Christ! How much is a bottle?
Oh no, these are pints.
Pints.
Pints. 5.5% a pint.
Jesus Christ!
I
Not for
know.
a
50.
half there. What's
It's only about £3 a pint. It's only about £3 a pint. Something like that.
I said this technique because when Ed told us about us going to the club for a few years, stuff like this, for the rest of this year, I literally went, oh my god! Like I've been to we had some me and my old friends. We had some people tell us like, go to the club, but like now we're too cool for the club. And so yeah, well I know we're too
Oh,
cool
they're
for
missing out. Missing
so
out's the only place you'd have a game of pool
now,
and a
now
game of snooker.
I'm older. I'm going to be 29 next month. I'm getting on.
Oh, only 29. Oh, to be
And
29 again.
so I'm like, I don't like going to clubs now. I don't like going to the clubs. I haven't liked going to the clubs in years. Dan's
Oh,
message
50.
islands in the stream. That is
Yeah,
what we are.
we are, yeah. No
No
one
one in
in
between.
between.
How
How
could
can
we
we go
roll?
on?
Sail
Sail
away
away
with
with
me
me.
to another
Remember
world.
another world.
Yeah,
We
and
can
so
lie on each other. Ha
basically,
ha
like the
ha.
Dolly part, she was absolutely lovely, absolutely darling. She was, and she just
Got me up.
she's got the mic, she's got her arm around him trying to get him to sing it.
Uh-huh. Bastards.
And it's
Just
so
remember it. I
funny,
still don't even know what the
because
song is yet.
uh,
Oh, I couldn't even hear it. That was the problem. When she asked me all the questions, I couldn't hear what she was saying because my bleeding dead dress was over my ears. I couldn't hear that all. Which was great when I was getting wind in that.
the thing was
Other
though,
people, but,
it's, it was so
they all got it
because
on video
everybody
as
was
well.
surprised that she had the same surname as me.
Yeah.
And they were looking at me going, "It's related." And I went, "No, it's spelled differently." So one, it's spelled differently,
Do
so
you
we
think
can't
I'd
be
be sitting
related.
in here if that was related to me? I'd be like, no, I'd be on the road with her every day.
Because her name is K Longu, which is spelled a little bit differently. I believe
They're
it
coming
is.
back next year, actually.
Are they going back next year? I think.
Yeah, I'm rebooking them for next year.
Because they
But
were
we've got
great.
to say this as I say, don't forget. I might as well mention it while I've got people here. We've still got the ladies' night coming up. That's going to be amazing. There's some
Go
very very cheap
get
tickets
your
going on at
tickets
the minute.
because
Some very very cheap
they're
tickets at
going.
the minute.
They've been going fairly steadily since.
Yep, since we announced it. But yeah,
Since
we've
we
got
announced that we've
the
got it coming, we had loads of interest beforehand before we got it organised, and then once we announced it, they've just been steadily selling.
that's it. Yeah, but as I say, it's going to be crackers because we've got, as I say, we've got that on, and then we've got the that's in July. Then in October we've got, and we're doing it right before Halloween as well. It's a week before
So
Halloween,
we're
so that
doing
should be an
the
interesting
psychic
one.
before Halloween.
Yeah, right before Halloween.
Yeah, that's
So
perfect
that's going to be
because
a good
this
one.
time off that we've had right now has been long.
It's been needed.
The thing is, when was the last show? It was 2 months ago, wasn't it? April.
Yep,
Was it April?
yep, it was.
So April, May. So it's been April. Now we're like in the middle of May. Then we've got
Yep.
whole of June, and then is it the first couple of weeks
Right.
of the
First
first
week
week
in
of
July.
first week of July. So
Yeah.
that's about 3.5 months. That's the
Yeah.
longest since I've, you know, joined and to help with notify people of the events that are coming. This is the longest break I've had from like shows. It's the longest break, and so it's weird because normally since I joined, it's like you've
Show
got
to
an
show to
event,
show, innit?
you've got an event maybe every month or two,
Yeah.
and that's why I
That's
was
it.
like,
But
it's
I
weird.
did say last year, there would be there'd be less shows this year,
Yes,
but
you
there'd be
did.
a far better quality.
It's,
And that's exactly what we're doing. We're bringing in the
that,
big
and
boys.
that's why I was not expecting the long breaks
Yeah.
in between. So I was like, oh god.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No, but
when
we're
we
bringing a
finish
hell of
in
a lot
July,
better
you'll have
quality.
all of August, all of September, and
September
then
and then October the show.
October in October is short.
And then Christmas 2 months after that.
And then you'll have the rest of October off, the
Remnants.
whole of November. Then we'll be at the beginning of December, and then we'll be off for
Yeah.
2 or 3 months.
Yeah. And then we can again, but no, bringing in bigger and bigger names as the night goes on. But we've got this hypnotist. And as I say, I had a
Psychic, you
good
mean?
chat with her on the phone, and she not hypnotist, psychic even. Yeah,
Psychic.
got me at it now. Got this
Don't blame me
you got
because
this
you're
psychic
scatterbrained.
coming. Yeah, I got this psychic coming who, as I said, I was really impressed with some of the write-ups she had. But guess who she's worked for as well?
Hmm.
Take a Break magazine. She's done stuff in,
Oh wow!
and I think it's. I'm gonna let me pull the thing up, pull her bio up that I've got here. She's done stuff for Take a Break,
Oh
and
wow!
she's also done stuff for when it opens up. There it is, finally. Oh, it's not here. I'll send you that anyway, actually. Then you can zoom into it and you can read some of the bios. Oh, 1 second, let me find it. There you are. If anybody wants to come and watch an amazing psychic, this is the one you want to get to. Let's see if it's that one I'm looking for. I think it probably is that. Yeah, what? That's all I'm looking for. She's been in Chat magazine, Take a Break magazine, numerous newspapers up
These
down the
were some of
country,
the
numerous awards
reviews.
she's won.
These are just a handful of the reviews that she's had. What an amazing gift she has. If you can go and be a part of all her evenings, please do. Like me, to be blown away. Gifted lady, bringing memories of loved ones that have passed with humour, compassion, sincerity. Wonderful, beautiful experience. Absolutely hang on, even down to drawing the layout of my garden. Anyone who is looking for a connection to their loved ones, Rachel is the best, the very best. We can't wait to have Rachel back. Nothing but wows and OMGs from everyone that attended. Rachel was an amazing medium. Her accuracy is on point or spot on. Um, she is very engaging and fun, putting everyone at ease. Uh, so that is basically some of the reviews and whatnot that she's had. She's
But
got
no, as I say, she
a whole
is
smattering of
absolutely
many,
amazing.
many,
Yeah.
many more great reviews.
And this is, as I said, so to go see her in the wall show, you'd be looking at 25 quidish around there.
Yeah.
We managed to get for 15 quidish, 15 quid a ticket, right? And on top of that, we've got, are you ready for this? An hour and a half show, a 90-minute show.
A 90-minute show.
90-minute show.
90. So yeah, that's a long show.
Yeah. So there's a good chance you can get around quite a few people on that day, because obviously that's what she's going to be doing. She'll be reading from the crowd.
Your best friend's joined the chat.
Oh, has he?
Apparently he's not in Manchester. Apparently he's still in.
Oh, well, he's going to Manchester, because I know they said that.
Apparently he's not leaving. Okay.
He always says that. He always says that. And he
You
goes,
Tom, there's water
anyway.
wet.
Now, I heard a joke here, and it's a bit rude, so I don't know what else, but I'll say it anyway. If you're in a room with 100 Winnies, how many would you choke on?
I didn't even hear it.
If you're in a room with 100 Willies, how many would you choke on?
For fuck's sake. I don't know.
You got to pick a no, one or what?
I don't know. I'm not saying whatever.
I'm saying none there, folks, and my response to that is, why you that? Have you done that bit before? I got told that one by chubby the other night when I was talking to him.
From
But yeah,
chubby.
you know that, yeah,
Sounds
he was
like a
talking
chubby
to me.
joke to me there.
Yeah, it was
It
brilliant.
sounds like a.
I must have,
That's why when you said
yeah,
it as it is, it does sound like a chubby joke. Why does it sound like a chubby joke? I was waiting for it. I was like, where's the punch? Where's the hit? Because I know it's coming.
yeah,
I was like, and
yeah,
then I was like, that's very, very much chubby-esque.
yeah. That was a good joke. That,
I'm
yeah, but
expecting
anyway,
it to be stopped, guys. You be able to
oh, he
apply.
says,
You might be able to apply me.
what's he say? Benefits have been stopped.
Apparently, he's benefit to what
You
that
know, if
happened.
they've
Stop.
stopped your benefits, you have to go in and find out why they've stopped them.
Yeah, but if that's the case, you need to go in and meet them. But you'll be too chicken.
So that's when yeah, you have to go in and talk to them.
Mm-hmm. And that's when they'll. And yeah,
Get in the back room for a chat with a rubber
it's
bully.
not about breaking chat. You should be used to that. People,
Yeah,
taking you through the back door.
that's just too easy for a gag, that one. But
It's just
anyway,
too easy
going
for a
back to
gag,
what
isn't
was
it? It's
going
just too
back to
easy
where
for a laugh. That's just too
going back,
easy. It's too simple, isn't it?
yeah. But yeah,
That's
going
what
back to
happens
where we
when you
were,
get
right?
me and Ed together because we bounce off one another with our
Yeah, but
senses of humour.
yeah, we're
Um,
not going to turn it into one of them shows. So what I'll say is this. Right, yeah, going back to what
Let's
I was
not turn it
saying.
one of them shows.
We've had some babies born in rescue as well this week.
We've had what? Sorry.
We've had some babies born in rescue this week.
Mm.
Yeah, we had some baby geese born, and some baby ducks coming out,
Oh,
and millions of chickens. So sooner or later we'll be having them going up for adoptions and whatnot. So yeah, all is good. But now, oh yeah, update as well. Rachel is now the only rescuing Barra that is registered in this area, a wildlife rescue that's registered. She's now registered herself, so she's now on the rescue. So it's all good. So yeah, it's been a bad week this week, to be fair. We had quite a bit on. But the hypnotist is there. I had a good chat with her. She's very nice. I think she'll get on great with everybody. Everybody will get on great with her. What else have we got on? We've got the ladies that said they've now picked the strippers. If people want to see it, they can go on to What's On in Barrow page on Facebook. Because they're on there. They've now picked the strippers that will be attended. And they're even doing a special deal at the minute on tickets, so that should be good. What else is happening? What's the deal? I don't know. You've got to go on the link to get them. So
right. Okay.
as I don't use the link,
See if you can get the link, and then I'll share it out and whatnot.
yeah, we'll find it. It's on all the posts and stuff. So if you use a QR code, I think you get a discount when you use the QR code.
Well,
Uh,
it looks like they're skipping frames every so often. But yeah,
oh,
we're
we're doing
actually
all right.
going to bounce back to PC.
Yep, that's fine. But on the top of that, I say we've got this psychic coming. He's found body. He's just loads of
Right,
the
I'm gonna stop there,
place.
and then we're gonna end this one, and I
Okay,
said you a new one.
okay. See you in a minute.
Cheers. Yes. Okay, getting. Yeah, like I said, we've got lots of things coming. We've got lots of things coming. I don't give out personal information whilst live. Tom, I don't give out personal info like that. If you were close to me or whatnot, you know. But yes, like I said, we've got lots of things coming, lots of great things coming for everyone to enjoy. There's going to be a lot of great things coming. Next year's going to be Barbie. Some great shows this year. This year is really just a great lead to next year. It really, really is. This year is just a great lead. Got some great quality shows, and then next year we're going to knock the socks off you. Welcome back, Edward.
Well, again, I'm back again, yeah. But yeah, so we've got this amazing. We're going to talk about where are you going, Jordan? Who's that one? Who's that last one?
Thank
Oh,
you very
who's
much,
that?
Sandra.
So,
I do apologise if I butchered it. If you
but
haven't
yeah, no.
subscribed
So we've
already,
got
make sure you do so you can keep up to date with anything that we do.
yeah.
You've just
But no,
heard
we've
some
got
big news for tonight that we do have a psychic coming to town. Um,
an amazing
an
psychic. Even the
amazing
police
psychic.
use that to show.
We are
That just
also in
shows
the
you how
works
good
of
we
trying
are.
to get maybe a hypnotist as well.
I am. I'm currently working
We
on
are
that.
we are still
But,
in the works of it.
but as people know, I don't get rubbish in. And at the moment, the one I want is not available, so I'm seeing who else is around. And we're going to go from there. But this hypnotist is not hypnotist, he's psychic.
So
Sorry.
Tom's now back at it, deleting his comments.
Oh, yeah, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it. I mean, I've got too much shots
Yeah,
going on
like I
about
said,
this.
he's so desperate for me to talk about him, and I'm like, why? I've got way too many bigger things to deal with than to talk about you. Like, this isn't like a regular chat show where I'm going to talk about things or chat crap about people or whatnot. I'm not the type of person that I am.
Honestly, the next, just so people know, the next 12 months we've got with some huge names coming into back.
Huge names. That's what I've just said to him. It's like this year, although great quality shows, it's just a perfect lead. It's a perfect lead up.
Yep.
It's basically the best model to the greatest year.
Yeah, last year I turned around and said that I was going to bring. I said that I'd bring in an amazing name, and I brought Chubby all the way to Barrett, and he went down a storm. This year, and I'm going to even go bigger with the celebrity got cup, and that's exactly what I do it. So,
But,
yeah,
like I said, what ones can we say that we do have for next year now? Can we say any?
We've got Axel. So,
For next year.
yeah,
Can we say anyone else at all?
We're in talks still with Robbie. Can't say too much about that.
Yeah, fair enough. But that's why I was like, can we like say anyone else?
We can. Yeah, we've got quite a few in talks with, but I don't want to announce it because simple reason being, if it's anything like when Chubby went on sale,
I'll just double check to see which ones that we can.
Yeah, no, if it's anything like when I announced we had Chubby,
we can talk about because we can talk about the actual platforms done and sorted.
Yeah, but what do you call it? It's got to the point where I realised that when I announced Chubby, everybody and the
birthday and Xmas present wrapped. One that you have Chubby coming back. I was devastated. I got sick. I know.
But yeah, no, we've got as I say, we've got all sorts going on. Get me brain again.
No time for you down to get sick.
No, he was amazing. That was funny as hell.
Of all times for you to get sick, it was for the time that Chubby came back. I was so gutted for you. I was like, because I'm waiting for you at the show tonight. I'm all downstairs. And finally, it was about 5 minutes before we had to go upstairs. Not because the show started, because we had to get him in our spot and whatnot.
Yep.
And it was about 5 minutes before we had to go upstairs.
but I
Finally
don't
sent me
care
the
what
message. I
anybody.
was just like,
Yeah,
oh God.
yeah. But as I said I'd bring big names in. I brought big names in, and then the
Yeah.
next one I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing in an internationally known, like the word psychologist, but it's not a psychologist. It is
Psychic.
clairvoyant,
Oh, clairvoyant.
psychic, clairvoyant, and from there, say it's only going to go bigger and bigger and bigger. It's going to be absolutely
Yeah, like,
crackers.
because like I said, this year is a great warm up to next year
Yeah,
because of the
yeah.
names that we are
Well,
like
no,
the
I'm just
name
asking. I'm not doing.
like with the likes of Axmore, big name, very big name, very successful. They are
Yeah,
the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. They are top dog right now. They are killing it in their scene, which is EDM, isn't it? EDM DJ. Um, and then of course you've got other big names that we can't really mention about at this moment in
yeah,
time. Perhaps maybe later on this year, maybe towards
yeah,
the winter period, is when we're going to
yeah.
start being able to. I would say like
Release some
November,
bigger names.
December time is probably
I'll
when
tell
we'll
you what.
be able to start.
I'll tell you why I'm not doing it. The minute I was chubby, I had literally my Facebook list of Christmas tree. Then before did people wanted tickets for watching. I'm like, we haven't even put them on sale yet. Go away. You know, and they constantly kept ringing and ringing.
What's that for?
That's why we're also not going to announce who we've got for next year just yet. We've got
All
other
right,
things,
so
I've got other
because of
shows
everything
and stuff
else,
going on.
yeah,
Yeah, I've got other shows going on. Need to concentrate on that.
fair enough.
So,
We do have good shows for the rest of this year. We just don't want everybody to be like or everything else off.
yeah, just a couple of the bigger names.
Just to go to the bigger
It's, it's,
games.
it,
Then
it's
coming to
not fair on. Yeah, it's not fair on the artists we've got on the same. We've got some amazing artists. Just so you know, as I say, we've got an internationally known strippers coming to Barrow that are slaying it everywhere, going up and down the country.
ladies' night
We,
tickets and gents' nights. Are we doing a gents' night now?
I'm looking into that well, but remember, folks, everybody's welcome at the ladies' night, so get yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies' nights for the ladies' nights tickets are, I think it's £10 at the minute.
I thought it was.
Unless you want
I
to go
thought at the moment
VIP.
they're £10, but then they're going to 15, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. Unless you want to go VIP, and that's where you want to be, ladies. Because you get to meet
Yes,
the
if
boys.
you want to go VIP, of course it's going to be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, but you get a hell of a lot more for your money for that.
How can you pay, Tom, when you've just stated that
It's
all
good.
your benefits have been stopped?
What are we saying?
You're saying that
Send
send
me
link I will pay. How when your benefits have been stopped?
the. Well, I'll be honest with you. A couple of ladies that are coming have asked me not to
Your
let him.
dad's going to take to do one.
No, I've had a couple of ladies ask me not to let him in.
I won't be surprised.
So that's one night he's unfortunately not going to be able to get in.
Your dad's going to tell you to do one because if your dad finds out that your benefits have,
I think they have. Being honest.
Tom, do you understand the definition of ladies' night? Don't answer. Don't answer. Do you understand the term ladies' night? Because I got it straight away. So, what to you is ladies' night?
Male
What does it
strippers or
entail?
female strippers? Right, I'll put it nicely.
Just don't say anything. Just what you
I'm not just going to be.
Tom, but what is do you think the lady? I don't care. Answer the question. Like, what is a ladies' night?
Thailand, so
What's a ladies' night, Tom? You've just put I want to see ladies. Like ladies' night. What does it entail? What is a ladies' night? Do you understand what the men are doing? or the performers that we've got coming. Do you understand?
Oh no, he's got the right idea. I must say
He's
he's got the
he's
right
totally,
idea.
totally got the right idea, but basically, the ladies out there for you, they're there for the pieces of meat, the
They're there for the
performers.
strippers.
They're there for the strippers.
But,
They don't give a damn about anybody else. They want to see some Donny going around with rock hard abs and
hey,
pecs
but the thing is,
with nothing but
company
the
rules, they
sausages
can't take the dollies
hanging
home,
out
love.
and whatnot. Like, and they want to take a bite of their rear ends and all that jazz. You know, like I said, the freaking feral.
As I said, they can't take any of them home with them, so
Yes, they can't
if
take
guys are in the
any of them
building,
home.
it's up to them. Guys are welcome.
Yeah, guys are welcome.
But as
But
I say, I
literally,
think that's
like I said, they are there to see some dangling, see some dingling, dingling.
dangling. I don't know about dangling. You're more like swinging, mate, for what I'm doing about.
Do your
If you
chains
know
hang
dangle, you know
low? Do
swinging.
they go to the floor?
Yeah, what I've heard,
Do
there's
you
no
tie them
dangle,
in a
it's all
knot? Do you
swinging.
tie them in a bow?
So that's coming up, so you can get your deeds for that. You can get them at the kill one, or you can use the link the posters for that.
I was maybe joking that one. It's like, do you tie them in a knot? Do you tie them in a bow?
So yeah, you can get your tickets for that at the kill one, or alternatively,
So
you
it's
can
at
get
the
them
Kill
online.
One this year.
Huh?
You just reminded them it's at the Kill One.
Yeah, it's at the kill one this year, yep.
It's at the Kill One this year, and the booze there, as you say, you're getting what your money's worth.
Right, so if you haven't been to one of our shows, this one's going to be even better.
Even better.
Even better, this one's
Even
going to
our
be.
last
So,
one we did was a corker. It was absolute. There was a couple of times where it was less controlled and it almost spewed out of control, but the majority
yeah,
was
it's
controlled.
always control.
there
Control
was
chaos.
there was a few there was a handful of like moments, but we controlled it
Control
fairly
chaos it was.
quickly. there was at least a handful, but we dealt with them very quickly.
Control chaos.
Yes, but the vast majority of it was control chaos.
Yeah. That's how you know it's a good
I
day.
don't know if you'd be able to drive, Tom.
What's that?
Apparently, he's applied to learn to drive. Well, I don't know if you'd be allowed to drive.
That's what his eyesight like.
But he's got that nervous twitch, though, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I don't think he'd be allowed to. I don't think he'd be legally allowed to drive
Yeah, no.
because of that disability that he had. I don't think he'd be allowed to drive.
No.
Well, and that's not me being like, you know, this is
The
technical
DVLA like
terms of
regulations.
they may not allow you to take it because of your disorder with your twitch.
Yeah.
Give it a
Gonna
go
apply.
to see if everything's okay.
Thing is,
But they'll see how
it's
severe it is.
It's
And if
not
it's
easy to learn to drive. It's not
it's
something you
not
just do
easy to learn to
overnight.
drive. It's very hard to learn how to drive. There's a lot of theoretical work that has to go into it.
You know,
No,
I've been
Tom,
driving since
it still happens a lot because every time I see you, it's still quite it just because it used to do it doesn't mean it either grows or lessens. It's always remaining kind of the same from what it was from, like, say, 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 8 years ago, or 12 years ago. So that's why I'm like, they might take you on and see how it goes and how you do. But
it costs a bit absolutely not true to get a driving job. The license that'll cost you about £2,000 to get a license nowadays.
the thing is,
Not cheap
like,
to get a
I was
driving
so
license.
stupid when I was younger because my parents apparently offered me to pay for my driving lessons, but I didn't care. For some weird
Driving
reason.
is always about
The thing
9.
is, I said to my folks, "Well, I don't remember you asking me." I think that's because there are things that I do remember. There's nothing that I don't. So when people come to me and they talk to me, they say, "I can remember this," but you know, yes, But I'm like, no. And everybody else would be about 5 people, and they'll be saying, yeah, and I'm like, this stuff. But I don't remember it.
Oh,
And so that's when I went,
no,
it must be due to my autism. There were some things I do remember, there were some things I don't. Um, and so that's why that's why I always say to my family, well, if you ask me about certain things, I would forget. I've got, for some reason, there are some things I clearly remember, and other things I can't. Don't know why it is. It might be a psychological thing with autism or something. It's it's one of them that I may know what it is, I may not. You know, tomato tomato. Uh, yeah, it's one of them difficult ones, Tom, with your when soldier, etc.
yeah, good
Because
luck to you if you can do it.
if
The
they
best thing I
say
ever
that
did when I was
it
alright.
is quite significant, which I believe it is, may not allow you to do it. Because you will have to state it whilst you apply for it that you do have that disorder. That you do have this twitch. And they will have to say, right, let's see
We'll
how
talk to
bad
his
is it?
doctor.
Is it severe enough that he's
Well,
unable
talk to the doctor.
to take the
That's how they'll do
lessons?
it.
Or is he okay enough for him to be allowed to drive? I believe they will not allow him to do so.
We'll talk to his doctor.
Because you also want benefit as well. I doubt it. Because you want because you claim benefits and whatnot because of your disabilities. I doubt it. They will reach out to you.
But anyway, it is all right to find out when he goes to jobs and whatnot. Anyway, back to where we were because we haven't got long left tonight. We've only got, what time is it? We've only got about 20 left for the show. Because
Yeah.
I've
So
got a phone call to make at
what
half
else?
that.
What else
So yeah,
do we have, Ed? Because we've got
right. We've
credible
we've got.
sidekick, which not sure if the tickets are out just yet. Maybe if it is it
Oh,
next
they
week.
will be going on sale in probably the next week.
Yeah, that's what I
Top of
thought.
that,
Either
say,
next week or the week
yeah,
after.
yeah. We've then got the. Don't forget, we've got the amazing stripper show with the amazing, very funny
Yes,
drag.
in
And
July.
then
Yes.
bring some cheer, bring some change with you. We're going to be doing an amazing raffle as well on that.
Yes.
We'll be around the night, so bring some change because you always bring change. Everybody turns up without change, and I refuse to buy a card reader because it's just it just doesn't. You don't see why I should pay any money for somebody to have a raffle ticket. It's just not right in my eyes. So bring some change if you come to the ladies' night. On top of that, we've got, I say, this incredible psychic coming not long after that. That'll be a sellout though. And then we've got an amazing Christmas show.
Okay. Hopefully we'll try and maybe fit maybe one on the show, maybe but just if we can.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get
If
a
we
decent
can.
one. If
If we
not,
can,
2026.
perfect. We'll be able to squeeze it in. But if we can't, we'll try and get them for next year.
Yeah, 2026. As I say, we're not going anywhere, so
I
we're
know,
still
I
here.
know.
We're still going strong. Yeah, we're still here. We're still going strong. So let's
I'm
enjoy
still
it as we do it.
standing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we've got some. But yeah, it's been a week this week. The amount of phone calls stuff I've been receiving and
The thing is, I
agents
know
offering me
it's been a
different
balmy
apps.
week for you because you barely reached out.
Yeah, and we've been doing lots of
When I
different
know
things at the
Ed's
centre.
busy, is when he doesn't get in contact. Or when he
Yeah, then
barely
we
messages me or he barely phones me. That's when I know
yeah
he's busy.
yeah.
So I just thought I
So we
would
had
watch you and start
yeah,
going.
we've had some work. We've had some work to do at the centre, so it's been pretty mad to be fair.
I
It's been
mean,
absolutely cracking.
so it's out to me, I done. You fix the shed Friday, yeah?
Yeah, sheds fixed. All the animals now have their own little pens, which is amazing. I'm just
Perfect.
on clean up this week to be fair. We've got a new volunteer called Nico who
I was
works
just
his
saying,
back
saying
off when he
that you've
comes.
added them to the group chat. Welcome, Lord Nico. Lovely to
Yeah,
have you.
yeah, yeah. He's new to the group and fit, and he works his backside off. Good little lad. Um, and it's just we're just on clean up now. That's the big headache. That's what we're starting with next week. All the clean up. Because the amount of building work we've had done, there's bits of wood and all sorts all over the spot.
You
So they
get
all
your big
need
digger out and everything.
Oh no! Luckily, I've got somebody coming to take all the wood away. So I've said that's fine. I've just got to
Oh,
make
you're
a
like,
tile
oh,
in it.
Philly, I wanted to use the digger.
Oh no! Don't worry. I've got right after this is what you think. It's all easy done. Right after this is finished, I've got to start the community garden.
Well, you got to fix the community garden.
The garden, yes. So the digger's
God,
coming out. The digger's
it's
coming
right
out.
to be together.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the
The thing is,
garden.
Dan, why did you not invite the same party in the garden?
Yeah, that's the point. You miserable sod. You invite to your party.
This is a situation, eh? Is that what it's about?
Nice, isn't it? Going
That's
to a
what
party, not bringing inviting us.
lost her there. Then you can send it. Or does it
I
take
think
a couple of business days?
I think you realise you drink all his beer and you couldn't handle it. That's what it is.
I think she saw what we were like on that night.
That's it. Yeah.
The thing
You'd have to transfer.
that's the thing, isn't it? That you saw what we
You'd
were
have,
all like on that night. I was like, these looking
uh,
drink.
yeah. It's, I'll not do that anymore. I'll not invite them because I'll drink all my beer. But yeah.
I think he
So
was quite surprised that we got quite strict, to be fair.
yeah. But that 5% stuff that Jay drinks, he drinks a pop as well. Well, I
It's
call it a
only
pop.
me and the girls, and we're to
Don't-
conclude tonight. Well, I'm sure see
uh,
attention.
It's funny because you do like a black currant. It's funny because you do a black currant, like alcoholic pop. Staffordshire is very into it pop now. Like an alcoholic drink in a bottle, but it's black currant flavour. And Jamie drinks that. And when I go to the bar, I'm like, I want a pint and get a pop for the kiddo in the corner. And they all start giggling. You know, it's now the ongoing joke. Does he get a pop today? No, he's getting a pint. And he gets his pint.
It's something you do with Jamie.
Yeah, he hates it. That's behind the bar. Like, do I give him a pop? No, you give him a pint. He's not with the children today. Give him a pint.
I can see you doing that to him, to be honest.
I do actually.
I can
All
see
the
you
bar
doing
staff
it.
think it's highly. All the
Every
bar
time you
staff
come
think
with
it's highly amusing.
you come with a it's like a pint of coke, isn't it? It's like, here you go, son. Here you go, sweetheart.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Here you go, silly
The bar
Jim.
staff find it amusing.
He's like,
Yeah, even the bar staff find it
he's
funny. I
like,
must
no
admit.
drinks here tonight.
But yeah, so
He's like, you got to be the best baby. She's like, Missy's gonna ask what you want early.
Yeah, no, it's but yeah, we have a like laugh doing that. So, right, folks. Anyway, I think that's everything tonight. All I'll say is get your tickets for the ladies' night if you haven't already done so, because they are on sale at the minute and they're done deal. So they're a little bit cheaper than what they normally would be. To be fair. For those that it's not for the ladies' night, remember we've got a psychic coming tomorrow, October. So get your tickets bought for that because that's going to be another night of amazing entertainment.
Get your tickets.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing entertainment. It's probably going to run. You're going to find the right stuff about you that you didn't know.
Be a good laugh, that. Very good laugh.
Oh yeah, and just to make it clear for everybody, it's AIDS and over, no children.
Yes.
So
So no kiddie winkles trying to get inside.
No, if you get told to daff off and don't come back. But yeah, so as I say, but this psychic we've got, I'll be honest with you, she plays some major names theatres. Major names.
Which major names has she performed at?
Well, she's performed in London, she's performed all over. But she's got to be damn good. I'm getting by all this week off, but
especially if she's performed in London.
Yeah, so she's got to be damn good.
In London, they've got some massive venues in London.
Oh yeah.
They don't just have the O2 or the West End.
She sold some.
So they've got some big venues in London.
Yeah. And every time she does a show, she sells it out. So, you know, and a lot more than £8 a ticket, to be fair.
How much?
So, yeah, so it's one of them. You want to get yourself along if you can get along for that night. And I think it's a Friday night. It's the 24th of October.
Is that for the...
That's for the psychic night,
for the psychic? Right.
Yeah, right before Halloween as well, so that'll be good.
Yeah, just before Halloween. on
You do
the
all the
week off,
ghoulie
innit? The
ghosties
week off, Halloween.
and ghoulies, Bedford, yeah. Yeah, you come along and see all the ghoulie ghosties and hear about them all and all that sort
So
of stuff.
you never know. She
And
might
that
walk
Wellington,
out to the Ghostbusters theme. If she did that, she'd be freaking hilarious.
but you know, you'll find out about relatives and stuff you've never seen before. So yes, that's fine,
She
really. So
does.
yeah, on that note, I will sod off. I will see you all on Wednesday. 'Cause that's when we're
Yes,
back in
like
it.
I said, we are now back to 2 shows a week, starting from next week. The reason to why is because that we are now starting to get heating up. We are starting to get busier and busier and busier. Like I said, this year is a perfect storm in a manner of sense. It's a perfect warm up for next year. We've got some great shows for this year. Big names, household names, nationally known, internationally known. So there's some big names that have been involved with some of our events this year, if not most of them. So when it comes to next year, we are going even
Bigger and better.
bigger and better. Like I said,
I
we've
said
already
last year I
confirmed
was going.
Axel, but there are so many more that we can't say anything else on at the moment. Maybe
Yeah,
towards the end of the year, probably maybe say like November, December, that's probably when we'll be able to start announcing some of the other names that we do have,
yeah,
that are either confirmed or they're in the works, etc., etc., etc. But mainly, you'll hear about the names once they are 100% confirmed. They are coming, and that's probably going to be around the time of November, December time.
yeah.
So make sure you stay tuned, because like tonight, you heard here first, because you ain't going to hear it anywhere else, that we have a psychic, an internationally known
Yeah.
psychic, coming to town in October. And so later on this year, you'll be finding out the other massive, massive names that we've got coming for next year as well. So make sure you're
Yeah.
subscribed, crushing the like button, sharing it out there, until telling your folks, your parents, your grandparents,
Yeah.
if they're still with us, all your friends, all your siblings, even your cat down the street, even the cat down the street. Share it out there. Let everybody know of what we are doing here, and let the people know. But that's where we're going to have to leave it for tonight. Ed, thank you ever so much for joining me as always.
Yeah.
It's been a good show. It's been about an hour and a half, 90 minutes, 90-minute show
No problems. And we'll see you all
on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah. And on that happy note, good evening, good welcome, and goodbye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Ed. Bye. Yes, folks. Folks, thank you ever so much for stopping on by. Thank you so much for watching tonight's live. I know last week was a big pain in the side. This week, it looked like it was going to take something similar, but it was fine. Next week, I'm going to go back to the PC, see if that works a little bit better. Because now it seems that we're fine. We're like absolutely seeing okay. So, like I said, next week, back Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. for the Just More show. Wednesdays are basically going to be your warm ups for Saturday. I'm going to give you some information of what we're going to be speaking more about on the Saturdays, etc., etc. We're going to give you some of the news that we may have for Wednesday. The majority of the news will, tidbits. We leave it for Saturday. And also we'll have stuff as well, maybe talk about all the stuff that we've had. We may be bringing Helen back on a bit more regularly. Probably most Wednesdays instead of Saturdays, but we'll have to wait and find out for that. And thank you so much for watching. I'm your host for the most, Just More. Good night, God bless, and yeah, farewell. Bye.